Hey everyone, welcome back to Miller & Sons Classic Cars. Today we are doing the alternator on Jeep Cherokee, the 96 Jeep Cherokee plow Jeep. First thing you do is get the battery box out, which sits right here. A lot of surface rust, but no real rust. So what we're going to do is we're going to find some black paint. I'm going to turn this around and, well, maybe I'm not. I'm going to do it like this. We're going to find some black paint. There's probably a can floating around up here. Got white. Turn the camera around on me here. I'm not sure where the black got off to. What we're going to do is, we got some high gloss black. We're going to spray that now so it can start to tack up as I tuck you guys in here. Hopefully you can see a little bit of me. Just spray bombing some old rust. Just kind of trying to stop the rust, I guess, from becoming a thing. Just using black Rust-Oleum. We put it all back together. Put a good heavy coat on it. Undercoated. That's supposed to be a joke, guys. Okay. I'll pull you up out of here, show you a little bit of what we did. Just did some black. So there's the alternator. You got to pull the battery tray out. It sits in this area right here to get to that. I haven't done one of these in a very long time. So I'm going to try to get all the other crap up out of the way. Now, that's our... That's our what? I'm not sure what that is. That's a negative battery cable. That's a negative battery cable that runs up to the plow. So apparently when I installed that many years ago, I put it right in my own way. So we will get it out of the way. I'm just going to cut the wire tie that's on it. Maybe I can get on it. Need to change hands here, guys. Takes some practice to do this with one hand. All right, so we can move that up out of the way a little bit. Now these Jeeps have most Chrysler products, I shouldn't say just these Jeeps. Most of these era Chrysler products have a belt tensioner that runs off of power steering pump. It's been a while, so I have to look at it and I have to remember how this exactly works. Been a little bit since I've done one, and I don't remember. I don't quite remember how to do that. Used to, right there it is. So that bolt right there, is a tensioner, and I will tell you from experience, that bolt is going to be froze up. Froze up beyond belief. I did a lot of these back in the day, and I've never had one that wasn't froze up. Fortunately, down here I do not have any PB blaster, so we're gonna WD-40 that. I'm trying not to make a disaster out of my tools here. Let's move this up here. Well, that PB blaster, that WD-40 is just about good. Let's get in here. Boy, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think that's going to come loose. I will be surprised if that thing breaks loose. I will be blown away surprised if that comes loose. Let's get that sensor unplugged before we break that. I remember I broke that last time I did one of these. I think they were 15s, but they're probably 14s. That's 15. It's about to get cold in here because we're starting to run out of propane, guys. About 19 degrees outside. And propane heat's the only heat I have for this shop, so at least for now. Ah, I just twisted it off. Broke it off cold. As you can see, didn't even really have any pressure on it. So that's going to cause us all kinds of headaches, guys. All kinds. Because I don't know what. Wow. That's all I can say about that. Okay, so I have done this one other time where something got into my fan there. What is that hitting on? Oh, that's hitting on the cable I got over there. Where the belt comes off over the motor. I have done that. It's not a great way to do it. It's really just not. And deal with that later. So let's turn the camera that way. Well, let's figure out how we're going to get this belt off of here. So don't think had an idea. I had an idea. I had a pry bar up here. Problem is, at this shop, I don't have every tool I need. The idea is to get the belt to slide off of one of these pulleys. Without destroying the belt. It's not the way to do this, guys. Not the way to do this at all. The way to do this is to get that tensioner. Another horrible idea by Chrysler. Horrible idea. So this Jeep sits 3/4 of the year. Longer than that, I should say. This Jeep sits most of the year. Hey, it's going to slide that way a little bit. There we go, that's how we do it. Try not to hurt the belt. That's the key. Caught my finger there, guys. Be careful of that. There we go. Belt is off. Not the way to do it again, guys. We'll have to come out when we get ready to put it back together. Figure out a way to come up with a better way on that. I'm not bleeding. That's a plus. Bring you guys along with me a little bit. So that's what we have to get out of there. And keep in mind, we still have a broken bolt up on the other side. There is a bolt, I believe, towards the bottom I'm going to have to get. Let's go over here and see what the alternator actually looks like. It's been a lot of years since I've done one of these. Come on. What's going on here? Man, they don't want you in that box. I don't know what these are for. Got 2 little bolts. Usually this there, I don't know what these are. I'm in the wrong spot. I don't know what them are. We're about to find out though. I got a spot to stick you here. There goes the phone. Like I said before, guys, we don't have no big production crew here. It's like one of them big YouTube channels where they got guys doing stuff for them. I got me and my kids. They both got lives, so it's kind of hard here sometimes to do things. And I'm trying to get you in where you got the best view. Very hard. That's a pretty good view right there. Until I knock it out of my way. Which is bound to happen. Oh, what that sensor is in the bottom of that. Alright, what's the chances I'm not going to break any of them off? That's a nut. Get that in here out of the way. Everything is rusty on this Jeep. Everything. I don't know if you guys can see down in there. See where that socket's actually on that at. Everything kind of gets in the way here. Right there's where we're at. We do have some air conditioning parts in the way here. Of course we do. I'm about to do away with that. That is air conditioning, isn't it? Sensor on it. I think that's air conditioning condenser thing. Let's see if I can get it broke loose with a wrench. Doubt it. Uh-oh. Oh, front one's turning. I was like, what? Wow, guys, you see that? I didn't believe that in a minute. I didn't even spray that down. That is not anything how things go in my life. Wow, that almost scares me. Look at how rusty that nut is. But the insides look good. Not really. It's kind of chewed up there. Okay. So we know it ain't froze up inside there. What's it going to take to get it to come up and out of there? Pressure on it? Yeah. That bracket moves. When I put these all back together, we'll do some anti-seize. And of course, we'll oil everything up. Not to have to do it again. We're gonna hit the fan. There's gotta be a opening in that fan. All right. Wow, guys, that bolt came out easier than I thought it would. We ain't out of the woods yet. The bolt doesn't look bad though. When we put it back together though, we're gonna definitely clean them all up on the wire wheel and all right. There's one more at the bottom, we know. How do we get that loose? I don't know where to get to that bottom one at, and I don't know. See, things are more complicated on this one because we have a plow on it too. So getting down underneath the front, this plow was made for a regular Jeep. 10 years ago or so, we fabricated the mount for this. It does the job. Every year I say I'm going to rebuild the top half of this. I never do. It's something that I need to do. So let me grab my 15 millimeter here, my 15 millimeter wrench. I'll tell you what I do, guys. When you're done with a junk car or whatever, pull the rear mats out of the trunk. This mat right here, they make for great dirty, and so's the floor. You know, we don't work in no high-end shop. Well, let's go down underneath here and see what we got going on for the bottom bolt of this alternator. I don't know what all that is. Hopefully it's just water. Well, up there's the bolt. I don't know if you guys can see it. That we need to get to. I'm going to lay you down flat. Show you up in there. Put my light up here somewhere. Not a 15, guys. It's a 13. Hey, and guess what's probably missing out of my tools? 15. Nope. That might have been a 14, but I think it's 13. And I don't know that that's going to come loose as good as the last one. It's going into a cast. That is not a 13, gentlemen, ladies. Gonna have to be a 14, I guess. Well, I'm back. Try this again. What the heck? I'm not a 14 either. What do we got going on there? Could have sworn my 15 turned on it. Huh, the thing changed sizes on me. It's a 15. I don't know what just happened there. Or how that even happened. That is not breaking loose. I don't know if I can get to it without an extension. Need a breaker, 3/8 breaker bar, and I do not have one down here. So I've been trying out Temu a little bit, and I bought a set of adapters off Temu. Set of it's got 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/8, and all the in-betweens. And we're gonna try it out. I mean, this is a 1/2 inch to 3/8, and we're gonna see what happens. Ooh. That bolt's gonna break. I can feel that. Boy, that bolt is gonna break inside that housing. And then what? Then we gotta pull the housing off. Huh. The only thing I can do is heat it a little bit. I don't think I got a propane torch down here. I'm gonna pause here a minute. Well, we're back. Back on the Cherokee. I put you on pause for a minute. I do not have a propane torch down here to heat that. I do. I just don't have a tank. So we're going on pause. This is we'll just call this video number 1 of this project. I'm gonna have to wait till the hardware store opens and go get a tank, or go to the house and get mine. So, still worried about what we're gonna do about that bolt on the power steering pump. We may leave that the way it is. It ain't hurting anything until the power steering pump goes out. I have another one of them adjusters. The problem is you gotta tear all that out of there to get to that, and I'm not prepared to do all that right now. That would be a completely different video, completely different deal. All right, well, we'll call this video number 1 of the Jeep Cherokee alternator video. Keep an eye out for video number 2. Talk to you soon. And as always, doesn't take a lot of money to get a nice project and have a nice car going, guys. This is our work Jeep. So talk to you soon.